Hi, people. As per request, doing a live guitar lesson tutorial. So anyone would want to join. I had announced it in my community stream. So if there is anyone who would want to, all right. So just if you want to join, if you've got any questions or anything, just type on the chat and then I'll look into it and then just let me know at what stage of guitar you are at. All right. Okay, I can see there is one person. If you've got any questions, just let me know at what stage you are at and I can start from there. All right. So, okay, there are no questions, but I'm just going to assume that you're starting from scratch. So if you are intermediate or advanced, maybe it might not be for you at the moment, but we'll start off with our string naming. So if you are so I'll just start from the beginning, then we go to the major scale. So we've got string number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first chord that I'll know, well, most of us know, is the G major chord, which you are using finger. So we are using finger number 1 on your fret on your second fret, string number 2, then finger number 3, and then finger number 2, finger number 3, this way. Then there is another technique which you can use from to finger number. Oh, okay. Okay, audio is glitching out for some reason. All right. All right. But can you? Okay. From here I can. All right. No problem. You can rejoin. Someone is okay. Audio is glitching out. All right. So okay, let me restart the stream. Oh, you can hear now. All right. So we're gonna have finger number 1 on finger number 3 on fret number 3, string number 1, and then finger number 2 on string number 2, fret number 2, and then your pinky finger, which we call finger number 4, on the sixth string, fifth. So this is your G major chord. And then and then I'll also go to the D major chord, which is a different setting. You'll have finger number 1 on your string number 2, string number 3, fret number 2, and then finger number 3, then string number 2, fret number 3, and then finger number 2, then on your first string, fret number 2, and then this is your D. This is my favorite chord that I usually use. right? So then you go to your C, finger number 3. So from G, like you can just take these two fingers, finger number 3 and finger number 2, down a string, and then you place your finger number 1 on your second string. Then you've got your your C. So we've got G, C, and then you've got your D, right? All right, so okay, we're not yet on the right hand side yet. And then we can have finger number, and then we can have E minor, which you are using finger number 2 on string number 2, fret number 2, and then E, then string number, then your finger number 3, fret 2, string number 3 from the top. Then this is your E minor. So we've got 1. Right, so these are your basic chords. And then we can move on now to our finger on up to our finger on, we can move on now to our basic strumming patterns. I usually use either my finger or I can use a guitar pick. It works either way. So maybe from G we can go C. So 1. So we can down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. So we can just go down, 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 up, down. So you can even add to the pattern: down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So, hi, Mark B. It's good to have you on my live. Just having a live session for beginner guitarist. Thank you for joining. All right, so this is just the basic. So down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So that's it. So you can now go down, up, down, down, up, down, and down, up, down, down, up, down, and down, 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 up, down, down, down. So this is basically it. So we've got G, C, E minor, then D. Right. So this is just the basic. And then if you've mastered that, we can add other patterns as well. So you can choose you can pick which strings to play. You don't have to play all of them in some cases. Like on the G, you can choose to play just these two, maybe string number 1, just these two, and and string number 1 and string number 5. Then you can play C. C, you can just play your root note and the bottom string. Then on D, you can play. You can just play the root note, which is the 4th string from the bottom and the bottom string. Then E minor, you just play. So sometimes you can just pick the relevant string that sounds nice. You don't have to play all the strings. You can play just when you're starting. You can experiment around with your strings. Make sure that you can develop your own sound, and then from then we can go to learn finger picking patterns. And then then the next stage, now we're moving on to scale. I will post a chord chart for other chords in music, which, so we can start off with the major scale, which is in the G major scale. If you haven't learned how to play the guitar, we can play the G major scale. So the G major scale, okay, it's just the basic pattern that I'm going to show you. So it's just going to be on the third string, first string, finger number 2, fret number 3, right? I hope you can see. Then fret number 5, then go to second string, fret number 2, then fret number 3, fret number 5, and then the third string, fret number 2, fret number 4, then fret number 5. So it's basically, that is it. So your major scale is just the measure of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Yeah, that's basically it. That's the major scale. And then if you've gone past this stage, we can go to fret to the fourth string, fret number 2, 3, 2, 4, then 5, and then you go to string number 2 from the bottom. Then we say 2, fret number 3, then fret number 5. Then on the sixth string we go to fret number 2 and fret number 3. So it's do. Right. So if you notice that my fingers are distributed amongst the 4 frets, so it's not, I'm not just playing like do. So it's just to minimize movement. Right. So that's basically the whole major scale. The patterns I'll teach as we go. And if you can see from my shorts, there's a lot of patterns that I do teach. So we can also have this one as well. We have then there's an exercise that I usually teach. Not necessarily teach. I normally don't teach, but I use this exercise. So it's just using all your 4 fingers. So you can start from any fret. It depends on how where you are. You can, like in guitar, you can start from the 5th fret, so 7th fret, depending on how much you can stretch. So so you just start from fret number 1. All right, there's a question. So when you basically when switch to, you use your fingers closest to that fret. No, you use, yes, you use the fingers closest to that fret. So basically, yeah, so let me take you back a bit. So when you've got your fingers, your hands, you can have this is a basic exercise. So you started off from the string that you can start off with. So your finger number 1 on your fret number 2, then and then you move to the next finger, to the next fret. So this is basically it. It's just a caterpillar exercise. So there's no musical sense to this. It's just an exercise. So you are basically repeating the same thing. So you can do this exercise every day for 6 months. So you cannot do it the rest of your life. We get better as we grow. Like I'm also still learning how to play guitar. So I'm just teaching the basics that I know. There's so much advanced stuff that I still don't know yet. So it's just simply okay. So when you want to advance and make it a little bit more challenging, you you would make each finger independent. You start off by, and then without letting go. Oh, thank you for joining us. Hi, how I hope you are well. I'm just doing a basic exercise here for beginners or anyone who's joining me on the guitar exercise. So it's just a caterpillar exercise that I'm showing. So we're starting from the second fret. So it's do, da, 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 and then if you notice that I haven't let go of the strings, so you can move one finger down. Okay, so I'm not without letting go. So then as I move down, I didn't let go. Then I only move a finger when it's needed. I'm only letting go when I need okay, I made a mistake there, my bad. All right, so it's just so you can do it from any side. Okay, all right, my bad. I'm using an old guitar string. I know there's a lot of people who ask me why I use the capo. Um, it's just a preference because my action is quite high, so sometimes I prefer using the capo to make things easier for me. So you can just do this exercise every day, but the key is to do it very slowly, like very extremely slow, like make wait for the next string, like overing, like don't rush it, because the more you rush it, the more you make accidents. So you just take your time. Oh, let's play a song. Okay, I will play later. Right. So yeah. So that's basically it. Right. So that's basically it on the basic lessons. So I can do more of the lessons on request. And if you've got questions, you can always post them. I will. You can always. I'll put an email out there on the community tab, and then you can contact me. And then on the next lesson, we can do we can do more of lessons based on on the questions that have been asked, and questions that have been that have been given to me. All right, and yeah, and you're welcome. And then on my side, there is only one thing that I would want to ask. Um, there's only one thing that I want to ask. I've got a new, I released a song last month, and I would like you guys to go on my channel and I would love you guys to go and watch it on my channel. Comment your country, where you come from, and just give me a thumbs up. I'll just post it right here. Right, so it's just on the comments here. Just go to the link there and just go to the link, comment your country, where you come from, and just show me the thumbs up. And then, yeah, you're all welcome. So if you've got any questions, just hit me up, and then I will on the email that I will send there. So on the comments on this live. So just hit me up, and then go to the link on my on or that I've just sent as well. Comment your country, comment where you can, like, and just show me love, and then give me a thumbs up, and then also, yeah. So I will close the live with the just application of what I've been teaching. So this is just a basic application. Right. So thank you for joining my live. If there is any request or anything, just email me, and then I will send you the link. So don't forget to like the video on my link that I just sent on the comments. Thank you for the love and for the support. I appreciate all of you, all of my subscribers, and all those who joined the live. So every one of you is valuable to me. So good night, sleep well. Right.